As we sit here in the day, y'all rock with me, chat. Y'all talk to me. You feel me? Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Shannon Sharpe, and everybody else in the world. Y'all think I'm just supposed to sit here and believe? Y'all think I'm just supposed to sit here and believe that Deion Sanders, aka Prime Time, is the greatest corner to ever live, and basically no one could ever be better than him? That's basically what y'all saying. Y'all want me to believe that he's the greatest corner to ever live, and nobody shows proof of anything in the past, in the history, his stats. You could show some highlights of what he did, and it looks pretty and whatnot. Yeah, I give him that. But y'all want me to believe he's the greatest player to ever live and the greatest cornerback to ever live, and nobody can ever be better than him? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm from Lauderdale. I don't know where everybody else from, but I'm from Lauderdale. We don't get down like that. We don't get down like that. If you're the best, show me you the best. I can show you how I'm the best. I can show you how I'm the best. Now let's check this out.
Deion played 188 games, 53 interceptions, 3 playoff interceptions, 2 Super Bowls. Asante, 51 interceptions, 7 playoff career interceptions, 2 Super Bowls. 50-plus interceptions, 94 passes. Please start saying they don't throw his way. Asante, I love you, bro. I love you. I think you're phenomenal.
Yes.
But you're not in Time's realm.
Oh, Lord.
That's not even close.
It's way lost.
You're not. Nobody will ever say Asante Samuel and Deion Sanders in the same breath. You were fabulous. That's the greatest corner to ever put on pads and a helmet.
This is crazy.
The lockdown, where do you think this term came from?
Talk about numbers. Say something about stats.
Where you think that term came? Ocho, do you realize where that term came from?
Yeah.
The cover corner, the shutdown corner, the cover one side of the field. When he took sometimes people like, when I say Time locked it down, there was no safety in the hole. So if you ran the post, go back and look when he picked it on Rocket Ismail. He got him man to man.
Yeah.
They threw a post with nobody in the hole.
Yeah.
Time ran, jumped over the top of him and picked it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Put the ball up and came back this way with it. Asante, you are fabulous.
Yeah.
You're not Time, man. You can put all these stats up. Bro, you're not Time. I get it. Your technique, you said the T-step worked for you. Good. Ocho and I are trying to explain what we try to do is we try to eliminate wasted motion. Okay, you felt that the T-step would serve you better than to start the back pedal because everybody is up underneath them and come forward. You felt the T-step gave you a bigger burst. No problem. Clearly it worked. You were a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
You won Super Bowls. You got 50-plus interceptions.
Yes, sir.
You're just not Time, and it's okay.
Yeah, I think I like.
Man, I can't do nothing but laugh. I can't do nothing but laugh. Unc sit up here and got up here and talk all that trash and tell me what I'm not. But he said we could sit up here and post all these numbers and all these stats, but I'm not Prime. What are we talking about here? Shannon Sharpe, let me get you straight. Let me get Shannon Sharpe straight. Come to the table, say what needs to be said. You know we gonna say it. Lauderdale in the building, baby. We gotta talk that shit. You know what I mean? You said nobody will ever say Asante Samuel and Deion Sanders' name in the same breath. Yeah, that's what you said, right? And that's the problem. You proving my goddamn point, fool. You proving my point. You set up there right on your platform and ain't say shit. This ain't about respect. This ain't about big names. I'm simply comparing best seasons. And if you want to talk about T-breaks and technique, I'm telling you what the hell the best technique is for everybody. If you're not T-breaking, you're not getting to the ball faster than anybody else. That's T-breaking. You're probably coming up an inch short because it's a game of inches. T-break is known for a fact the fastest way to break to the ball. the biggest, make your foot the biggest part, big, to be able to have leverage and get into the ground. I mean, like I said, this ain't about respect. This ain't about names. This is about you proving that he is the greatest without telling me what they said, and he's a lockdown corner, and he locked down the field, and he didn't have a safety in the middle field. Nigga, what? The most interceptions he had in the year is 6 or 7. You understand what I'm saying? I had 6 or 7 interceptions in a year, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damn times. What we talking about here? And of course, Shannon Sharpe, you're going to side with your boy Deion Sanders just out of mutual respect. And we know Deion would get mad at you if you didn't show him that respect. So that's what you have to do, because you can't handle your partner getting mad at you. But how can you possibly have all these years in experience as a journalist or in journalism, plus a strong team behind you at the nightcap, and you get on your platform just to do a horrible job defending your boy Coach Prime? That was a horrible job on a big platform. And you still didn't present not one goddamn fact, not no numbers, nothing. You just prove what I'm saying. Everything is a facade. It's a perception. You perceive that he's the best. When you was young, you listened to the media. They told you he the best. He right now as a coach, he act like he the best. That don't mean he the best. The stats, the numbers have to tell you the best. Don't tell me they don't throw the ball at him when he had 94 pass breakups and 50 interceptions. What you saying? He tried, the amount of passes he got was 150 or 40, however that add up to. That's the only amount of balls he got thrown at him. The amount of interceptions he has and the amount of pass breakups. Keep talking about these goddamn plays. But it gets deeper than that. You feel me? It gets deeper than that. Because the problem is, let me tell y'all what the problem is. Why they really mad at me and they hate on me, they can't give me credit. Because they ain't never seen this shit what I did before. And I'm just being real. I ain't capping. I'm the only cornerback that can talk this shit like this because ain't nobody did it like me. Ain't nobody got the records like me. But the problem is, like I said, I did it in a very short period of time with the same amount of goddamn stats, if not better stats. That's the problem. All these players played 15 and 16 years. I played 11. And see, I'm just a professional shit talker. You, Shannon Sharpe, you should be doing a good job as a journalist. Why not show the numbers, all the numbers? I'm talking about all the numbers. Because it would tell the truth. You can set that shit straight right now. You ain't got to say he was good in lockdown and they came up with lockdown and cover corner because of him. It's marketing. The NFL is a business. You got to have marketing. And I bet we won't hear from Shannon Sharpe again about this, I promise you, because I'm telling him to bring up the numbers and he can't do it. His team, nobody. And if they try to shake and screw the numbers up, I know I've got all the numbers memorized. You know what I mean? But I bet we hear from Shannon Sharpe again. I'm sure we won't hear from Deion either, because you can't talk these numbers with Zunt. You know what I mean? Nobody still to this day won't, and in my opinion, are scared to face me with the numbers and facts with Coach Prime. Yeah, he played offense. Yeah, he did kick return. Yeah, he intercepted the ball and had a hell of return yard. I give him that. But that don't trump everything I did. I'm talking about the impact of each interception. I'm talking about the amount of passes thrown our way. I'm talking about how many balls was caught on us, how many touchdowns we gave up, how many deep passes you know what I mean, etc. Chop all that shit, bring all that shit up. You know what, Shannon Sharpe? Y'all make sure this get to Shannon Sharpe right here, because I'm gonna help him do some work. I'm gonna help his team do some work. I'm gonna make this nice and easy for the nightcap. You know what I mean? My dog, Ocho Cinco. Let me give my dog, Ocho Cinco, a shout out. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make this real easy for your Shannon Sharpe, and your team, over there in the nightcap. What you say, y'all got about 10 people y'all hired, 15 people? You got a big team. So it is easy for y'all to come up with a little research. Like I said, I'm gonna make it very easy. I'm gonna make this easy. Shannon Sharpe, how about this? How about this? I'm talking about comparing numbers and comparing stats. I'm gonna make it nice and easy. You can start from my 2006 season to my 2011 season. 5 seasons. I'm gonna put up 5 seasons. You do your research on my 5 seasons, and you can pick any season you prefer from Coach Prime Deion Sanders, his whole career. You can pick many seasons you want against my 5 seasons and do your homework. My 5 seasons against his whole career playing cornerback. Yeah, big talk. This big deuce here. Yeah, don't come in talking about how good somebody was without showing the numbers and the facts, because I could show you that. Let's see what you get. My 5 seasons against his whole career. That's player shit right there. You feel me? That's player shit. 5 seasons against a nigga whole career? Can't nobody talk that shit like me, boy. You crazy, boy. Stop being brainwashed. You are brainwashed. A lot of folks are. And I'm just here to defend myself because I know I was like that. I was like that. I ended games. I changed the momentum of games from the beginning to the end. You feel me? Oh, yeah. And Shannon Sharpe, let's make sure we add the playoffs in this too, because I noticed he didn't have no playoff touchdowns, and I got 4 of them. I got the record. That means a lot. In big games and taking your team to the Super Bowl, I'm picking the ball off and taking it back to the highs. You hear me? I'm picking it back and taking it to the highs. In the playoffs, 4 of them. Yeah. Now, you got 48 hours to respond, and let's see if you're going to respond in 48 hours. If you can't provide any answers, I understand. This shit too deep for you. You ain't know what you was getting yourself into. You didn't realize that the big dog pick 6, he'll talk that shit. He could walk the walk. And you talk to anybody that know me, rock with me, been on any team, boy, they'll let you know, boy, I stand on business, boy. I'm like that. You feel me? And don't take this as no beef. Please, nobody don't take this as beef. This is how I rock. This is my energy. This is how I practice every day. This is how I vibe every day. Everywhere I go, I got high energy, baby. You know what I mean? I know what I did. Let me calm down a little bit for y'all. I know what I did. I know the facts. I know about the impact of the plays I had during the games and the season and stuff like that. That's why I could talk like this. You know what I mean? Shannon Sharpe, once again, have your team get all the analytics, analysis, metrics, whatever they need, so you could come with some facts and some real numbers. And until then, you're just talking to talk, homeboy. You just running that mouth with an opinion, just like everybody else, without no facts. I'm coming with facts, player, and let's see if you respond. My 5 seasons, you feel me, against his whole career. I also think the problem is, honestly, I think that this is cornerback talk. This is defensive talk for y'all. You know what I mean? Everybody like to say wide receiver cornerback matchup. You feel me? Blah, 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 this and that. I also think the problem is the way I see the game as a cornerback. It's totally different than the way other people see it. I'm not concentrating on the receiver when I'm out there. Like you say, the matchup, cover, corner, whatever you call it. I'm concentrating on the quarterback. That only makes more sense to me. The quarterback has the ball. You know what I mean? Most people look at the receiver and the cornerback matchup. I'm looking at Asante against this goddamn quarterback. Because he got to throw the ball my way. And when he throw the ball my way, I don't give a damn what receiver over. I'm going to break on the ball before him. That's the difference. I'm more worried about the quarterback rather than the receiver. And that's how I played the game. The receiver can't mess with me if I can get to the ball before he does. Me using my skills to focus on the quarterback, that was the difference. Me using my skills and focus on the quarterback, that was the difference. Nobody could do it like that. So They have to make up reasons and shit like that of how Asante was so successful. He's sitting on routes. Oh, he's 7 yards off. Oh, it was a bad pass. Listen to the commentators. All of them hate on me. I'm gonna bring that hate to rest. I'm gonna lay that hate to rest. I'm gonna lay that hate to rest right now. You feel me? That's why I talk that shit, because I can't have that hating going on no more. I wasn't able, I let y'all know I took the Tupac role. You understand? I wasn't all in the media. I didn't want to be all in the video and shit like that. You feel me? All I wanted was money. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. I took that shit literally, man. I thought the media was here to tear us down and bring us down, so I tried to stay away. But I didn't realize that shit was there to help make you bigger than life. You understand? Like Coach Prime. How the hell I just don't get it. 6, maybe 7 interceptions, the most in the season, and you trying to tell me this is supposed to be the greatest ever? It makes no sense. Make it make sense to me. And y'all know I'll shut up. Like I said, I'm giving Unc Shannon Sharpe 5 seasons from 2006 to 2011. My 5 seasons against Coach Prime whole career. Now, if that ain't no G shit, y'all really biased. That's some gangster player shit right there. Niggas say 5 seasons against a whole nigga career? And he supposed to be the best ever? Boy, look it up. Y'all please look it up and help it out, man. But y'all tag Nightcap, y'all tag Shannon Sharpe. But we getting busy, man. We getting